In this video, you will learn how to add some additional style to the table. As you can see, we have a table here with a header cell, some body cells, and even a footer cell. But there's some weird things about it. Like for example, this footer cell, it doesn't look right with the empty cell next to it. So let's go in and fix that. HTML makes it easy to change things like that, like when you have one cell in a row that has two cells in it. You can actually add a feature called call span as an attribute. And in this case, I'm going to say call span 2 because I want this column, this TD, to span 2 columns. If I wanted it to span 2 rows, I could say row span as well. Then when I save this document and reload it in my browser, you can see that the footer now looks a little bit more normal. The whole table has a border around it, and it looks more effective. The next thing we'll do is tell the browser explicitly which sections are the head, body, and foot of my table. These use the more advanced tags of T-head, T-foot, and T-body. And they tell the browser which rows are the head, the body, and the footer. So I'm going to add those tags around the rows that are part of the head, and then now it's the body, and then finally the footer of my table, T with T-foot. And oops, I just realized I put it in the wrong space. So we're going to move these two rows down one row so that then we have our table. It's kind of like semantics. It defines the sections of the table. Now, if you were to reload or to save and reload it in the browser, it doesn't change the look of it. That's because all these are is defining the sections. What we need to do is use CSS to change the way it looks. So I'll head back up to the CSS of my document, and I'm going to add first a T-head because I want to style any table that has a T-head, I want to give it a style. And I'm going to give my T-head a background color and font color that's similar to my navigation. So I'm going to say background color of dark brown and a color of pale white. And we'll save this and reload in the browser. And as you can see, it styles both the cells that are in the T-head. So let's do the same thing with the body. So again, we're going to add another T-body style property, and I'm going to give the T-body a background color of the pale white and the font color of dark brown. And then when we save this and reload, and now you can see that the 3 different sections are styled to look a little bit nicer. The great thing about working with tables is that it gives you more to style. If you wanted your TH or header cells to be aligned to the left, you would just change the text align on those elements to be left. If you wanted all of your table cells to be aligned right, you could just add the text alignment style to those and change that. You can also change the borders. You can change just anything that you can change in a standard HTML paragraph, you can change in a table. And so that's how you style tables using CSS.